I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but let me just say this. Kicking cops in the head. So they get arrested and then they're let out. No bail.
Ladies and gentlemen, it seems like the migrant crisis at the border has caused the modern woman all across America to have a red pill awakening, and I'm all for it. But before we get into it, I'd like to send a special thanks to everybody that has donated to the channel thus far. If you would like to support me, be sure to hit the links below, or just leave a like, subscribe, and share. So let's get into it. Anna Kasparian from the Young Turks didn't like Trump or his border wall. She preferred Biden and his policies. And Biden and his policies got Anna's face looking like this right now. So let's see why Anna's face is looking like this right now. Take it away, Queen.
I don't want to get ahead of myself here because I have a whole argument that I'm about to make.
Before she makes that argument, last week, there was 3 military-aged men that she calls asylum seekers that beat the brakes off of a law enforcement officer. And after they beat the brakes off of them, they got away with it. They arrested them and everything, but they let them go. So this is what Anna is getting ready to talk about right now.
But let me just say this. Considering the lack of resources for migrants, considering the fact that you have a situation in which there isn't enough shelter and you have migrants sleeping outside, can we deport the migrants who are engaging in this kind of behavior and this kind of crime?
Hold up, wait a minute. Look who sounds conservative now. It's a F around and find out scenario for the modern woman. See, what Anna knows that the modern woman's gonna F around and find out later is that these men coming over are patriarchal. Yep. Ladies, you have voted in the patriarchy. See, 70 to 80% of the asylum seekers crossing are military-age men. And the women crossing with them are their girlfriends and wives. Okay? And all of them are pregnant or got kids. All right? And those people are patriarchal. See, those women work with that man. But let me show you where your tax dollars is going. Let's go to Denver real quick.
In Denver.
¿Cuánto tiempo llevan aquí?
Nosotros llegamos, yo por lo menos llegué el 18 de diciembre.
¿Han podido quedarse aquí en este hotel aquí?
Aquí en el Comfort.
¿Y por cuánto tiempo pueden quedarse?
Hasta el 13 de marzo nos están dando.
3 meses, básicamente. ¿Y le dan desayuno?
Nos dan solamente el desayuno y la cena, no nos dan almuerzo ni nada. Y los niños por lo menos no les gusta la comida. A mi hijo no le gusta la comida.
I mean, just look at this place.
Y'all need to do better. Their children don't like the food. Do better.
It's literally just like everyone just hanging out. They got cars. ¿Y este es su auto aquí?
Sí, ese es mi auto.
¿Y cómo podrían conseguir un auto?
¿Cómo podríamos conseguir? Pues la verdad, con mucho esfuerzo hemos reunido para poder comprarnos el auto.
Pay attention to that. Let me go to the big screen real quick. Pay attention to that. See, they working together to buy that car. Okay? Something that modern women don't want to do with us, cooperate. When I say that they're voting in the patriarchy, this is what I'm talking about. These women have a healthy fear and respect of those men regardless of their financial situation. Ladies.
¿Cómo podríamos conseguir? Pues la verdad, con mucho esfuerzo hemos reunido para poder comprarnos el auto.
¿Y con papeles?
No, porque nosotros acá, el emigrante, pues somos como que un poco complicados con los papeles y esas cosas.
¿Pero pueden manejar sin papeles, sin licencia?
Sí, pues siempre y cuando con precaución, porque es que si no se maneja bien, pues tenemos problemas con la autoridad.
No.
Also pay attention that they can drive without papers. So if they have a DUI and they harm you or your children, guess what? They just get deported. You don't get any benefit like their insurance to help you pay for your medical bills. See, when you vote stuff in like that, that's what y'all get, modern ladies. This is what's happening. Let me go back to the big screen real quick. See, y'all are voting for higher taxes, less work opportunities, harder housing opportunities. The future generation of women have less dating options. You're funding cartels, which also means that you guys are indirectly funding the lady of the night trafficking. Women complain about leaving their homes in fear that a man will do something. Just like those migrants or asylum seekers in New York City that assaulted that police officer and got off, what happens when they assault y'all on the streets at night? Okay? They're going to get off because there's no due process for them right now. Y'all voted that in. Y'all didn't like Trump. The modern woman did not like Trump. And let me explain what's going to happen in their futures when it comes to these housing opportunities. Okay? You're either going to be staying at home with your parents or you're going to be living beholden to the high rent prices because rent is going to increase. Home ownership is going to be next to non-existent for Gen Z. These are women, so you know what you're going to end up having to do? You're going to have to cooperate with the very men y'all work so hard to be independent from. Dead ass. You're going to have to cooperate with the very men that you worked so hard to be independent from. And you're not going to have the help of these women because these women work with their men and they enclave up and they put their money together. So let's see what the school teacher from New York has to say about the crisis in her district.
As you said, I am a teacher, and a lot of people were contacting me because a school in my neighborhood in Coney Island, literally there were asylum seekers sleeping in the school. So parents couldn't send their scholars to school, which is depriving students from their education, which is a very big problem.
The parents couldn't send their kids to school. That affects you and your job opportunities. Modern woman, if you have children and you don't have a man and these asylum seekers are in your children's schools and you got to go to work that day, what are you going to do? You're going to miss work. The modern woman is predominantly liberal and she's voting in things that are messing with her. Modern women all across America are getting their red pill awakening from these migrants because they are negatively impacting your upward mobility. All that boss chick, independent, don't need a man. Y'all gonna have monogamy go the way of the dodo. Why? Because just like in Houston, just like in Atlanta, y'all gonna be sharing a man. For financial reasons, you're gonna need sister wives, sweetheart. Y'all gonna be sharing a man. This is exactly what the modern woman gets. And don't think that OnlyFans is gonna save you because AI is taking over OnlyFans. If modern women want any kind of independence or freedom, they're gonna have to share a man because you're gonna need that extra income. It's not gonna work with a roommate because most men don't want a roommate with another guy with his girl. Okay? And I'm telling you, the women in Houston, Atlanta, some places in Texas, they are already wisening up to polygyny. And they're the ones that are still able to buy a home. They're the ones that are still able to pursue their dreams and careers and stuff like that because they need the extra income. It's just more help. And the modern woman is ushering in that. And I can hear it now. Modern women, oh no, I can never share a man. Y'all gonna share a man in the future because y'all keep voting it that way. Y'all vote that way. It's the way you vote. You don't like Trump. You don't like, conservative views. You don't like conservative policies. You're going to end up going extreme conservative because you're going all the way back to where you had to share your husband. Okay? And this poly scenario continues to creep up because you guys are going to share that top percent guy. You're going to share the dude that has a big home. You're going to share the dude that has nice cars that can provide that lifestyle. You're not going to want to be with guys that are making less than the $50K because they're competing with these migrants for those entry-level jobs. Or they're, the guys that are 18 to 25, the Gen Z guys, are going to compete with those migrants. or asylum seekers. They're going to compete with the asylum seekers, which makes them not viable choices for the women in their age group. And those women in the age group are going to be going after millennials. They're going to be going after men 30, 40 and stuff like that because they want to have an easier life. They don't want to work in the hamster wheel. They want to be able to take vacations. They want to live in a big home. They want to be able to own a vehicle. They want to shop. And the only way to do that is becoming a sister wife to somebody's husband. But anyway, man, that's the video for today. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like the damn video. Be sure to click here to see how the Group Boo's #1 boo then let loose all across America. If you're missing my shorts, be sure to hit me up on Instagram at NGEnevergoodenough. And if you want to do some business with me, be sure to hit me up on my email at NGEnevergoodenough@gmail.com. And remember, become the change you want to see. It's your boy, NGE. Peace.